Welcome back to another episode of Life Insurance Exposed, where we break down all the BS and the fine print that your life insurance agent doesn't want you to see. My name is Jonathan Aguilera, and today I'm calling Transamerica, baby, on three-way with the client. And what you're about to hear is going to be mind-blowing. It's actually pretty freaking sad. But you know what? This is such a common thing for middle income families. And I know what all the life insurance agents are going to say. That's just not a properly structured IUL. The agent set it up incorrectly, right? They're just out to make commissions. The fact of the matter is, it was sold, and this hard-working family has been paying for this policy for a very, very long time. Stick around to the end because I'm going to show you what the alternative is and what it could have looked like had he done things the right way. Let's dive in. What company is this?
It could be Transamerica Life Insurance Company.
What kind of life insurance policy does Alejandro have?
It is an index universal life policy.
When did he open that policy?
The policy was issued on April 20th, 2011.
Alejandro, does that sound about right? You've had this policy for about 15 years?
Yes.
How much total premium has he paid in over the last 15 years?
The total premium paid towards the policy would be $89,500.
He put in $89,000, a little over 89 grand?
Yes.
What's his surrender value today?
Currently, the surrender value is at $92,556.62.
So just a little over 92,000. So Alejandro, 89 grand you put in, you only have 92,000 in the last 15 years. So that's what, maybe $3,000 of interest, ma'am, that he's made?
Yes, so the interest, the difference would be $3,036.62.
Alejandro, I want to make sure we're clear. In 15 years, you only made a little over $3,000 in interest. You got that?
Yeah.
Because right now he's paying $500 a month, correct?
Yes, sir.
Of the $500, how much is the cost of insurance and all the fees that come out of the $500?
It's at $215.22.
To get this correct, a little under 50% of his premium is going towards fees and cost of insurance. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Alejandro, are you understanding what's happening right now?
Yeah,
What did the agent tell you?
as far as I can remember, man, when I bought it, they painted that amount. The projection was, which I have no clue what it meant. That by the time I was 65, I was probably going to like $465,000 for retirement. A little bit ludicrous.
Tell me how the cost of insurance works in his policy. Does it go up? Does it go down? Does it stay the same? How does the cost of insurance work in his policy?
So then, not just for this policy, but for every life, index universal life insurance policy, with Transamerica, it increases on the policy anniversary.
Perfect. So then next year, it's going to get more expensive, correct?
Yes, sir, it would increase.
Were you aware of that, Alejandro?
If anything, I didn't even call them for it. Maybe the past 13 years, I haven't called them. I just be paying and paying and paying. And
Right.
I finally got curious about it a little bit when I've been looking into it.
If he continues just to pay his $500, the insurance costs are increasing. Does that mean less and less money is going towards his savings every year?
So if it is that his cost of insurance increases, then less will go towards the cash value. And if it does come to a point where the cost of insurance is more than the monthly premium, then it will be then taken from the cash value to cover for the cost of insurance.
Alejandro, were you aware of that? That if all the fees and costs of insurance are more than $500, she just said that it's going to come out of your savings that you've been building up.
Now, like I said, I haven't spoken to them in the past, maybe 11 years. So
Yeah.
I was be curious about it. I thought I was sick. I thought I was good.
I have a question. What happens when there's no more cash value to pay for the cost of insurance? What's going to happen to the policy?
The policy will then go into a grace period where we would ask him to make an additional payment towards the policy in order for it to stay active. If the additional payment is not made, then the policy would then close.
Wow. $91,000 in surrender value. That's only $3,000 in interest over the last 14 years, the greatest bull run of all time. Now, before I show you what it could have done over the last 14 years, make sure you like, you comment, and you subscribe. Help the homie out here, man. We're going to grow this sucker to 100,000 followers with your help. So subscribe. Okay, so if we were to buy term insurance, let's say the term policy was $100, that would have freed up $400 because he was paying $500. And if all we did is we invested $400 into the S&P 500, so I'm using VU. Okay, so $400 a start, let's invest $400 a month from 2011, the same time frame to the beginning of this month. Okay, this is as of this month, what his account value would look like. Okay, so let's hit apply. $73,000 invested. Okay, his account value would be $241,000 in a Roth IRA. I mean, he had what, 91,000 in surrender value? So not only would he have had more coverage with term insurance, that's double, 2.5 times more money in his Roth IRA tax-free. And I believe the client's like 50 years old. So if you would have let this ride for like another 10 years, there's no doubt in my mind this thing turns into 500 grand. If you have an indexed universal life insurance policy and you'd like to get on three-way with your life insurance carrier, you can go ahead and click the link in the description, get a free policy review so we can get on the phone together. Thank you so much. See you on the next episode of Life Insurance Exposed.